ourselves out here today in search of rock wallabies. Out here in a beautiful island in North Queensland. Tons of great views about as far as the eye can see. Take a look at how beautiful that water is. This is Peter. We're in Ball Island in New Zealand. See out that direction by the back. That's better. Here we go. You bit my face. Little kid watching the Discovery Channel. What a beauty. I hope you like wind noise, because that's a very common theme this episode. But try to enjoy it anyway. Your eyes on the prize looking for the animals you're after when everything around you is compelling you to stop and just soak it in. What a magnificent place. Well, there's a sign of them already. Got some poo right down here. Well, they're a lot better at that than I am, but I still think we'll manage to find some. See right here, we're already on the trail. We got some poo. Only a little bit of it though. Reckon that was a baby, but they're the cutest anyhow. So as you can see, they're pretty thick through here. Looking right up in here, you can see one. But they're oftentimes pretty quick to take off. And these guys are way more friendly than most. They're at least pretty used to people being around, but can still be startled. Okay, here we go. We should be able to get one up to us now. Come here, buddy. You know you want it. Come get the carrot. Come on. Good boy. Come on. You're safe. There you go. These guys really seem to love these things. Surprisingly enough, though, a lot of the time they'd actually prefer at the other end. But for now he seems pretty content with, well, what I would think of as the good end. So we're out here at some cute little wild rock wallabies. This one's a little youngster. I think probably still living with his mom, but old enough to get around on his own. They're so cute and super friendly. They're very willing to come to people and take food. It's not supposed to be the best thing in the world for them, and it obviously messes with, you know, their natural environment ways of feeding a little bit. But it's still hard to resist the temptation to come feed these cute little guys. These, more in particular, are allied rock wallabies. One of about 17 species of rock wallabies that you'll find. They're quite interesting little critters. They spend a lot of their time during the day sheltering up in the rocks and taking cover. Part of the reason why you have so many species of them is because of the specific habitats they live in, which cause them to be in geographic isolation. They can both have speciation occur from adaptation to live better where they're at, as well as just genetic drift due to having their populations be rather spread out. They have a fairly wide variety of sizes they can come in as well. You can find these guys anywhere from about as little as 2 kilos up to about 12. A wide size variant, and vary in their amount of agility, but generally like to live on rocky outcroppings and seek the shelter from the sun during the day, and have a wide variety of species due to a large amount of speciation occurring from their very specific habitats in which they live. Living in different specific rock outcroppings allows them to select for different traits and also have highly isolated populations, so they can also develop different species just from genetic drift as well. So, pretty good variety in them. These guys are a good little middle ground of them. You'll notice most rock wallabies have the longer tail with the darker end on it. Helps them balance while bounding around through rocks. They're just such cute little critters. This guy's a wild one, and he's still used to people and content to just sit here and munch away. Look at him just digging in. I would get him out here to show more, hop on my lap or something. He probably would, but you can see all this light coming through here, and I can feel it heating up my leg. These guys really like to be hidden from the light of the day. If I try to coax him out here, he'll probably feel this heat and want to back away again. They sure do love their carrots. Nice to meet you. What's your name? They're just cute to see around. They have this different demeanor about them than regular wallabies and kangaroos do, where you'll see them just bounding along the side of a cliff face and darting out. And they have those distinctive black tails in a lot of them that are a little bit longer, probably to help with the counterbalance and all the rocks they're on. Come on down here. Come on. Are you gonna? Don't steal it from the other one. Just hop down here. No, you can hop. Come here. You're okay. What are you doing? Why don't you just walk beside him? They may like the back, but I reckon the middle's better. Definitely.
Definitely one of the more memorable and special experiences of this day was having the opportunity to just sit down and spend some quality one-on-one time with this gorgeous mother and her adorable little baby Joey. You can see him just sitting there happy to get to look out and see the world with fresh, cute eyes. And then you'll see him every so often. He'll reach up and try to grab a bite of his mom's food, and she just pays no mind and just keeps chewing away, as happy as can be to be around all these people. So many animals you see just afraid of people and running away, and in a time like this, it's nice to see them just getting along nicely. Even if arguably it's not the best thing you can be doing to be feeding wild animals, but, you know, it seems like the lesser of evils with all the other bad things that go on. And it was truly great to spend time with him and see that cute little guy coming in and out of the pouch. And that really highlights part of what makes marsupials so unique, and the way that they live in and use the pouch. And what's interesting to look at with it is they're actually an earlier type of mammal that was kind of on the spectrum of becoming more what we see mammals as now, where the babies will stay inside the womb for a long period of time and then come out when they're a little more capable. They're still pretty helpless with other mammals as well, but it's much further along than with marsupials. Their baby will climb up to the pouch when it's still very young, what would still be thought of as like a fetus with most mammals, just climbing up, following the scent with just two little front arms and an underdeveloped body, then latch on to the nipple and just hang on as it develops over several more months. And then they have this nice in-between stage where they can come and go and get the best of both worlds in life. But all in all, it's probably worth stating that it seems that what the modern world tells us is that this is a less competitive and viable way to be a mammal in the world, seeing as most places it has been replaced with modern mammal varieties. But what's amazing about Australia is the way so many things here have remained so unchanged for so long that you get to see these wonderful representations of very different forms and ways of life. And as I'm sure any classic car guy will be happy to tell you, is even if modern advancements have simplified and streamlined and made things basically better, sometimes You just can't replace the classics. I mean, you actually very obviously can, but a lot of the old classic things, as with classic cars and antiques, are very much worth hanging on to. And it brings up an important thing about Australia. A lot of the unique animals here are only able to hold on because of their unique environment and other animals they interact with in this ecosystem. And it's why they see so much greater of a threat from introduced pest species at a greater rate than the rest of the world does, such as cane toads and the way that they are just decimating everything. Though it is still nice to see the ways in which the environment has been able to adapt to them, though they're still a big problem, as well as many other introduced species, and part of why there are so much stricter laws governing those things around here. At a later date, I will definitely get in to a deep dive on cane toads, because it's quite interesting, as well as everything else that's in this environment that's just different than what you see elsewhere. And it's cool. With this episode drawing to a close, I would like to bring up that this is finally my first video to actually be produced with a proper camera and the computer, which all in really probably makes it less impressive. But I do hope that it stands out as the best quality piece of work I've done yet. It has been a pain though, because my computer has constantly crashed with the program. I've had to recompile things, but it came together and it's here now. And I'm sitting on a collective combination of photos and videos of around a terabyte backlog data, and I got a lot over this summer. So keep checking back, because there will be new good stuff coming in the future. And at this time, I'd like to give a special thanks to my dad, who was around over this summer and helped to film this episode. And if anything, I think he may have had more fun with the Wallabies than I did. And P.S., I've been thinking of doing some episodes specializing on bugs and other interesting small-scale things. So maybe throw down in the comments what you think of that idea. Do you want that sooner or later? Whatever. But at any rate, I'll see you guys again next time. And as always, thanks for watching.
Oh, well, I see you're still here. Thank you for watching to and past the end. I've got a few things to talk about. You got a minute? The video that you just saw was intended for my old YouTube channel, but I managed to forget the password, so I've been forced to rebrand. This is where I need your help to get off to a good start. Please smash that subscribe button, hit the like button, comment, share if you're feeling inclined. Hell, if you're feeling frustrated by me, feel free to smash that dislike button. All engagement is good engagement, and I need as much as I can get at this point. As you can see from this awesome editing rig behind me, I've been investing heavily in getting better equipment to produce higher quality content. So I'm excited to tell you that I'll be doing a countdown of my old videos being released one per day, all leading up to when I will be releasing fresh new content produced with my better hardware. I'm excited to see you there. For a better / longer explanation of what's really going on around here, please click this video. Anyway, I know your time is valuable, and I appreciate you spending it with me. Thanks for watching, and I genuinely hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Anyway, real talk right now, I actually really do need your help here at the beginning, so please smash that subscribe button, do all the things, tell some friends about it if you're willing. That would be awesome. You're absolute legends. Have a wonderful day.